There's the car, and here's the man behind it, Gardella Racing, the Mobile One Pontiac Solstice GXP. We spoke to Ryan Turk earlier, actually yesterday. Today we want to talk to you about basically what it takes to run a team, what it takes to build a car, and I bring it up kind of a pivotal point. You're halfway through the season. You take a risk. I mean, this is a huge risk. Putting an LS7 and all the components accompanying with that. How does that work out in the Gardella Racing brain there?
You know, guys, it is real difficult to just change your platform throughout the season, but we got a really strong driver out here. Ryan Turk's doing a phenomenal job this year, and we're still got a slight chance of being able to win this championship. It's going to be real tough, but I think it's all going to come down to this afternoon against that second round against JR. I mean, he's a great competitor, but now we're able to. I feel now we're going to be able to compete with him a little bit better than when we had the EcoTech 4-cylinder, and now we have the LS7 in there. So Ryan, if JR pulls a gap on him and slows down, Ryan's able to hang in there with him with all the torque that this motor has. It has over 500 foot-pounds of torque. So now Ryan is going to be able to drive better and concentrate more on driving versus concentrate on keeping the RPMs up on the car.
Being more competitive, and it's the progression we talked about. I even talked to Tanner Faust about his car and the progression of a V8 Scion TC, right? And he made a great kind of profound statement. He said, I was kind of bummed that Turk and the Gardella Racing team changed their engine because it was the last blow-off valve kind of in the top 10.
Yeah, well, dude, anything Tanner says I respect, man. The guy's the best out here. I'm a big fan of his, on and off the track, dude. He's such a great guy. But as far as that statement goes, it's kind of tough to say that. We want to win. I mean, everybody knows that anytime Gardella Racing comes out to the track, and the guys that work for me, Scott, Mike, and Ryan, dude, it's really important that we go out and we want to win. Like, Scott's always won, Mike's always won, I've always won when we go out racing. So we come out here, we want to win. We don't want to be the underdog. We were coming out here with a 4-cylinder being the underdog. We don't want to be that underdog anymore. We want to be one of the top names in the series. So, I mean, if that takes putting the LS7 in here, a built LS7 in here, making all that power, then that's what we're going to have to do to be one of the top tier teams out here. Yeah,
and obviously you picked up your Mobile One sponsorship, and you got other components in the vehicle. I mean, what companies and what teams? I mean, in particular, ACT Clutch is their sponsor of the live stream now.
Well, what we did was when we changed over to the LS7, we also put a G-force transmission in there. But to make those two things work, the only thing there in the center is the clutch. We've been really successful probably the last 3-4 years with ACT clutches, so it's already proven product to us, and that's why we always use proven product when we come out to these events. So I didn't change to a different clutch manufacturer, go anywhere different. We always use the same products. It's a Chevy motor in there, it's a good clutchless transmission, and it's a great ACT clutch that we have in there. It's proven product, and when we go out and we make a big change like this mid-season, we want to know that we have all good product in that car.
And I got to just throw it out there. Is this alluding to something bigger for next year? Is this alluding to something? Is this kind of what you're running? I mean, let's start rumors now.
Well, I can't really say too much right now, but what I will tell you is that we're getting an early start for our new project for next season. It's definitely going to be a Chevy product. I'm a major supporter of Chevrolet and all the product that they have, so we will come out with a new Chevy next year. And I don't want to let anybody know, I don't want to let the cat out of the bag yet, but hey, that's part of the game, man. And we will see a new car out here next year. This is the motor that's going to be in it. It will be a little bit more horsepower. A little more deep. It's going to be a big car, so you got to have a lot of power. So we'll see what happens next year. And like I said, this platform we're already testing for next year, so the car will be out at the last event.
Really?
Yeah, the car will be out at the last event, so it'll be pretty cool to see that car run. It's not going to compete, but it'll be out there on display.
Well, there you have it. So, kind of getting under the hood, behind the captain of the ship, and alluding to some rumors.
You're only getting under my skin with all that.
Well, just having fun out here, and it's cool to see the progression. And it's cool to utilizing obviously the parts, supporting live stream. So, thank you, sir. Yeah. Have fun out there.
ACT for giving us the best product out there.
There you go. There you have it, Mr. Gary Gardella and the Mobile One Gardella Racing Pontiac Solstice LS7, not GXP anymore.